Going over the assembly for the rotating slider. So in this case, you can either click this link to get to the assignments, or in the assignments tab, they should be there. So if you click on it, that'll get you your part files will be right here. Just click on that to get you to the Google Drive. And then all you gotta do is click on this button here, the little arrow, to download them. Give it a second to download. Now we do need to have them unzip, so once that downloads, perfect. We're going to go to our download folder, and we're going to take that folder, right click it, extract all, and extract. That gives us to the parts. Mine are already there, so that's why that gives that. So we only have 3 parts. So now when we go into Inventor, we're going to click new, and we're going to go to the standard assembly and click create. So the first thing is we need to bring in all of those part files. So up at the top here, we're going to click on place. Yours should be under the downloads and rotating slider mechanism here, and click on the first one, hold the shift button, click on the last one, and that will give you all of them together. Now we can just click to place them and hit escape. Now we do need 2 of these block pieces. So if we just click on it, you can just hit Control C and then Control V, and it will copy and paste it. Or if you wanted to, you could go back place to put another one. So how this works is one of them is going to be going on this side, one of them is going to go on this side, while this handle part or the arm will connect with the 2 of them. So the first thing we want to do is we want to take our base here, and we are going to ground that to make sure that stays where it is. So all you have to do, hit escape, make sure everything's cleared off. We're going to right click and then ground that. So that's going to keep everything steady. Now for this case, we want to put these onto here, and we're going to do that by the joint command, and we want that to be a slider. All right, so for right now, we're going to keep that there. So the key part is we want to click it on the right faces that are going to actually touch each other and actually slide. So for first block is we want to go to the bottom of this, and you can pick pretty much any one of these middle pieces, but the key part is you want to click it to where the green outline is of the whole thing. So I would suggest putting it in the center. That's the safest way to go, because if you see here, if I kind of click on different angles, it's going to be different size. So I'm going to go to the center here, and then back to my home view, and then I want it to click here, and actually I'm going to go to the center, but I want it to where I see that X or that cross there, because again, that's the face I want it to slide on. So if I click there, we change that to a slider, and you can see it's going back and forth like that. So we're going to click OK, and we can move this back and forth. It doesn't go any which way. Now for the second one, we're going to do the same thing, but we will have to adjust it a little bit, which I'll show you. So we're going to go again on the bottom to the center, click on that, go to our home view, again click on the center of it, but we want to see that X. Okay, so now in this case, again, we want to change that to the slider, but you can see here it's going down the path that we already have. We want it to go the other way. So that's where this alignment comes in. So we're going to come over here to the second alignment, click on that, and it will let you snap it to any of those pieces. So what we're looking for is basically a snap point where it's going to turn it. So on one of these walls. So if we click on that, that should rotate at 90 degrees. So now when we play that animation, it's going to go the other way that we need it to. Okay, so make sure that's going that way because we don't want it to interfere with the other one. So we click OK there, and you should now have one slider that goes back and forth this way, and then one slider that goes back and forth the other way. All right, so now the next part is we need to attach the arm to each of our points here. So for this one, again, we're going to use joint, and it's pretty much the same for both of them. It doesn't matter which goes on which one. So we're going to go to this hole, we're going to click on the top here, and we want to match it to that top there. Okay, and in this case, we want to be able to rotate it. So we're going to change that to rotational, swings around, click OK. And you can see here, it swings and slides. So we're good to go. And now we want to do the same thing for this one. Again, the top of the hole here to the top of that peg. Again, we want that to be rotational. And like I said previously, do not worry about that, the one of the other peg. It's just for the preview. It just shows the immediate one. It doesn't have any of the other constraints there. But when we click OK, it's going to work back. And now we want to double check that it's working. So as we rotate that, it does work. You kind of have to get your right motion going to get it going the right way. But that will give us our slider. So it's a little tricky. Let's see if we can get it. But it does. There we go. And that would be our slider.